Monday Night Raw, once again, was from Performance Center. This was a very strange show, to say the least. Drew McIntyre starts to show off, and he rips into Seth Rollins. I think he's going to face him Money in the Bank because he challenged him to Money in the Bank, so that's your match. You get that. Money in the Bank's alright. I think that should just be a Performance Center. I don't think they should have Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins on top of a roof in a ring or something. I would rather just have that match at the Performance Center because it'll probably be better. They have Zelina Vega, Angel Garza, Austin Theory interrupt them. Vega says he's too focused on Money in the Bank and looking past Angel Garza. Zelina Vega is like all over the show. They love Zelina Vega. This reminds me of like a few years ago they'd have Alexa Bliss all over the show. I guess Zelina Vega is their Latin Alexa Bliss now or something. They love Zelina Vega. I love her too, but I think they overexposed her a bit too much on this show. But she was wearing an amazing outfit. She looked great. She urged Theory and Garza to go after him, but they're too scared to. McIntyre Claymore kicked Andrade out of the ring. McIntyre looked into the camera and encouraged the audience to put their kids to bed because he was going to slaughter Garza tonight. Saxon Phillips and Lawler are tonight's announcers. You have Aleister Black against Austin Theory with Zelina Vega on commentary, and her voice, this is what I thought. Has anyone ever watched that 70s show? Jackie Burker, who's played by Mila Kunis, or Meg from Family Guy. Meg now recently. She sounds exactly from like Meg, the girl who plays Meg, exactly like Meg. I kept thinking to myself, Meg, shut up, Meg. I wouldn't say it's Zelina, but like her voice is exactly like Mila Kunis's. That's all I thought the whole match. This was okay. Match was fine. Aleister Black gets the win. I thought it went on a bit too long. Austin Theory has potential. He can be a star. I guess, is Zelina's her stable? Is it supposed to be an all Latin stable, or is it they have like one white guy or something like Austin Theory? But Austin Theory's in the stable, and of course we all know what's happening here. She's calling a match with the guy she's supposed to be managing. Well, she does manage on storyline and her real life husband, Aleister Black. Aleister Black is a very lucky man. They didn't mention Black. They did last week. I think she told Byron Saxton to shut up, which was pretty damn funny. Black and Theory have a decent match. Black gets the win after the Black Mask. And Saxton asked Black about his strategy for the corporate ladder match. He said he didn't know how much corporate life and guest he would have to cover his tattoos. Black promised his opponent that each floor of the building would turn into their own personal house. So I've seen pictures of it. I'm not sure. Are they going to go up the floors? They're just going to have it on the roof because I saw they have a mini ring in a briefcase set up with like a ring, but it's on the roof. I feel like they should just do it. I don't know how else you do. I don't think you need the ring if you want to make this more gimmicky, but that's how it's going to be. Black gets the win. Shayna Baszler murders Indy Hartwell. Poor girl, she's probably going to be released. Charlie Caruso gets in the ring and asks her. And Charlie Caruso looks smoking hot tonight. She looked great. And did I break any rules? No, I broke Sarah Logan's arm. They kept mentioning Sarah Logan over and over. And here's my thing. Sarah Logan's been on the main roster for about 2.5 years. They mentioned her more in one night after she's been released last week than her whole career on one episode of Raw. Seriously, they never even talked about her this much on one episode of Raw, and she's been fired. And she was backstage, she was going to be used, but she wasn't. She's someone who I can see being brought back if they're going to use her still. They can easily bring her back. They should. She's married to Ro. Oh, I'm not the Viking. Oh God, I'm talking about that later. But she's married to him, so they can use her again. But yeah, she's not very good, to be honest. So maybe they won't bring her back. But Baszler murders Indy Hartwell, kills her, breaks her arm. After the match, she gets a ladder. She does the thing where she puts you in a powerbomb position. She swings you to the barricade. She does that. She gets a ladder, puts Indy's arm in between the ladder, and she kicks it and kills Indy Hartwell. So I don't know if Indy Hartwell even resigned to the company, but she's going to be released. Saxon says Baszler's evil, but she already lost to Becky. What's the point? I don't think she's winning Money in the Bank. I don't think so. I do not see it. She might, she could. I doubt she will, but with Baszler, she already lost to Becky clean in the middle of the ring. I'm going to have her lose again. Ricochet and Cedric Alexander beat Shane Thorne and Brendan Vink. Cedric Alexander can probably be released. I don't think Ricochet will be released if they continue releases, but wouldn't surprise me. Charlie Caruso backstage, and her and Zelina Vega are both killing it. Yeah, they look great. She interviews, you'll see Zelina later with her in the interview, but she interviews Kairi Sane and Asuka, and Sane wants a rematch with Nia Jax. I'm going to go after Nia Jax hard with this fucking rant. Before we get there, Bobby Lashley's at the gym with Lana, and this sucked. This segment sucked. They're chasing tension. Still, Lana's signed for 5 years, I believe. I guess her and Rusev, if Rusev goes to AEW, they're both live in Florida anyway, so I don't think it's too big of a deal. They plugged the Triple H anniversary show on SmackDown this Friday, so Nia Jax and Kairi saying, holy fuck. Nia Jax is fucking reckless. She should be fired immediately after what this happened. How many women has she injured? She injured Becky. We all know she did to Becky. She broke her nose bad. Gave her a concussion. She almost paralyzed Charlotte a few years ago. I still talk about that. I don't know if I was doing videos, but I think like the week before I started doing LRMania videos, she dropped Charlotte on her head and almost paralyzed her. Charlotte could have easily been paralyzed. Who else? She's hurt Bayley several times. I think she hurt Alexa before. She hurt Sasha. She hurt... Who else? Just endless amounts of women. In NXT, she hurt women. She hurts everybody. She's so fucking reckless. How is she getting away? Oh, wait. Yeah, how else could she get away with it besides who her cousin is? Yeah, we all know why. Thank you, Dwayne. Thanks, Dwayne. We appreciate it. Stuck with Nia Jax. I guess those great years of The Rock, we had to pay for it. We get Nia Jax. She beats Kairi Sane. Kairi wasn't a squash this time. Went 4 minutes, but Kairi got some offense in. Looked like she was going to hit an insane elbow, but Nia gets out of the way and into a Samoan drop. Kairi Sane's probably gone because I don't think it's a big deal to beat her. Because if she's going to leave, we've heard rumors for months. This is almost confirmed she's out. So if she's leaving, no big deal. But they didn't push her well. They air a Seth Rollins promo, and he talked about how they both beat Brock at WrestleMania for the belt. And they really regret having Brock get squashed by Rollins last year, off the way they're booking Rollins. Rollins accepts the challenge, and he's singing a throne like he's Jesus. This Jesus gimmick's fucking horrendous. This Seth sucks. Just be that annoying heel he was when he won the belt at WrestleMania a few years ago at 31. Just that douchebag, asshole heel. That's what he should be. He shouldn't just be just Jesus gimmick's awful. They showed the Viking Raiders driving doing their own version of carpool karaoke. They wore their own T-shirts, and I think it's Ivar. He's eating like a big turkey leg or a drumstick or a chicken leg. Oh my god! Eric drove their comedy characters, Viking Raiders. This is the worst thing ever. I knew this would happen. I think this was the spot the Revival was going to get, but they refused, and of course they were released. They wanted to be released, and I hope the Viking Raiders asked for their release. And Rowe might want to because Sarah Logan's released, so maybe he wants to be with his wife. And Hanson, they're not going to do anything with him either. So maybe they should split these guys up, let them go to AEW and have kick-ass matches with all the tag teams there. The AEW tag division is way better. I hope they ask for their release. Apollo Crews beats MVP in a qualifying match. Not much to say here. We knew who would win there. I think MVP should just be as an on-screen character, or maybe it's just backstage. They can just see him in the ring anymore. Charlie Caruso interviews Ruby Riott, and she talks about her match at Liv Morgan. She rips into Liv. I bet there's... she mentioned Sarah Logan's broken arm. They mentioned Sarah multiple times here. Sarah's been released. And you knew of the three, Sarah Logan doesn't have any potential when they were Riott Squad. Okay, if they get released, Sarah's going to be fired in a couple of years. And I compare Sarah Logan to the Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family. You knew, okay, if they split them up, he's done. He stayed for a lot longer than Logan did, but that's what I was thinking. Okay, Ruby can be a single star. She has potential. Liv is a hot blonde. Vince is going to love her. And she's decent on the mic. She's not too bad. So they'll be okay, but Sarah's gone. That's what happened. Liv beat Ruby. They shouldn't surprise people because, Vince loves Liv Morgan. Look at the way she looks. She took Scarlett Bordeaux's gimmick. Scarlett is way better at that. I think Scarlett looks better. Liv is really hot too, but I think Scarlett's hotter. I'd like to see Scarlett have that gimmick, but maybe they're giving her a new gimmick. She's not going to be the smoke show in NXT, so... Liv beats Ruby, too bad. Wish they'd do more Ruby, but I think the injury hurt her. She was going to get a big push, but I think when she had the injury, it derailed her career, unfortunately. They show Lana and Lashley at the gym, who cares? They do a really nice graphic tribute for Howard Finkel. They didn't show the video again. They could have easily done it, but I don't know why they didn't show it this time, but they didn't. Rest in peace, Howard. It's too bad they couldn't do more for him, but just in this pandemic, this is all they could do. It's unfortunate. Rey Mysterio beats Murphy. This was the best match on the show. I think the wrong guy won. I don't know why Rey Mysterio at this point in his career has to beat Murphy. Murphy has more potential than Rey. I really think Murphy can be a star. I think he's really talented. It's too bad. I don't know why they want Rey here, but I guess Rey's a bigger star. And at Money in the Bank, Rey is he's more of a draw, I guess. But then again, no one's going to be there. I don't think anyone in the world really cares if I'm watching Money in the Bank, Rey Mysterio is not in the match instead of Buddy Murphy. I don't think one less person would tune in, so whatever. McIntyre Rollins is set for Money in the Bank. They go Charlie Caruso and she interviews Zelina Vega and she just mocks her. I don't know why Zelina doesn't like Charlie. Maybe she's jealous because Angel Garza likes Charlie. Maybe they can do that segment. And once Zelina leaves, Garza teases Caruso and Caruso has a crush on Garza. Charlotte Flair comes out. She defeats Kaden Carter. A quick match. Kaden Carter is not much. Charlotte says... she clapped at Kaden Carter after a match. It was not a long match, but she wanted to give her respect, I guess. I don't know what they're going to do with Kaden Carter, but they might... Hey, they never give her someone have offense against Charlotte, so maybe Charlotte's face down, I don't know. A lot of stupid Lashley promo, who cares? Andrade beat Akira Tozawa, non-title match. Okay, we see Zelina again, and Street Profits entered and they dance on the announce table after the match. And you have 5 people really close proximity together, and then Zelina and Vega and Andrade leave. They go, Street Profits are on commentary, and Bianca Belair is wrestling Santana Garrett, so it makes sense. Bianca Belair wins. Quick match. I think Bianca has a lot of potential. I don't know why they need to put her with the Street Profits. I guess she gets to be with her husband, Montez Ford, but I think she can spread away from them. I think they'd be okay. I mean, they can still keep them on the same brand because it's an asshole not to have them together when they're a married couple, but I don't think she needs to. Her career has to be always associated with the Street Profits. I think they can give her own run because she did fun in NXT by herself. I thought she did better. Drew McIntyre against Angel Garza. Yes, Zelina Vega, Andrade, and Austin Theory. How much Zelina Vega have we seen? I'm still not sick of it. I'm sorry, I can't say no to Zelina Vega, but she's been all over here. So McIntyre beats Garza. 5-minute match. The main event took place when there's no time left. McIntyre beats Garza with the Claymore kick. Andrade goes up the ramp, and then McIntyre chases after Andrade, who tried to take the title. McIntyre did a baseball slide and posed, did a baseball slide to pick up this belt and posed with it. McIntyre couldn't help but chuckle. He seems to be really enjoying his run as WWE champion. Hopefully he does well. So that was Raw. Okay show. Decent. Not bad. Just, you see so many the same faces. I think this is one of those times, it's Money in the Bank season. I don't know why they do it. Show old Money in the Banks. Show you can show so much from Money in the Bank. I don't know why they don't do that like they did for WrestleMania. I think these shows drag for too long. You don't need to show the same people over and over again. How many times has Zelina Vega and Charlie Caruso been on the show? You could have easily just roll an old Money in the Bank match to kill time. It's how this pandemic is. Hopefully it's over soon, but I don't know why they felt the need to continuously do segments involving to continuously have the show. I don't. They could have easily just done. What I'm trying to say is just show old matches. I wouldn't mind seeing them. I'd like to see an old Money in the Bank. I haven't watched on in a while. Show me a match from Money in the Bank 2011 or another good one like that show. I would enjoy it, but they didn't. That was but that was Raw. It was all right, and hopefully this pandemic ends soon.